Alright, back with Star Wars today. Already had it set up, so only did an hour yesterday too, so we'll just see what we got here today. Hopefully it'll be better. Yesterday wasn't great, didn't have any massive games, but we'll see what we got today. Maybe get a warm-up game in. That was crap, wasn't it? Oh, wow. What the heck was that? That was really odd. Welcome! This is Alabama Pinball. We're playing Star Wars today. Not sure what the goals are going to be. Maybe super combo, high score runs. We'll just see how it goes. Oh, it's out, yeah. This game is from Data East 1992. We're running the unofficial version 1.07 code, which means we can't sit there and spam the center ramp. You actually have to play the game out a little bit, which is nice. So instead of having the entire game be about hitting that middle ramp, it's about really multi-ball, but you do have opportunities for points elsewhere. So Chad from pinballcode.com did the code update for this. I'm telling you, if you are an owner of this game, there's really no other version to be playing. Having some beers too, Corona style. It does spot you one of the moons towards your progress there on the Death Star for each ball. You are allowed to also start it early, which we'll demonstrate a little bit later, but you start it early by pulling the launch button trigger. And if you do that, you only get one, maybe two good shots at it before it closes up and you have to start over. So we want to pick off a jackpot, or a light jackpot on the Death Star, like that. What we're looking for now is just a little bit of control. Jackpot's lit on the center ramp, and once I hit that, it'll be it'll open the Death Star. Oh well, good time to explain the restart if you don't get any jackpots. All right. So again, we have to start the process over. Hit the Death Star. That'll light your center ramp. All right, there's one. The Death Star will open for a double. Boom. Now what we really want to do is get control. And the process starts over again, but this time we have to have two shots on the Death Star to light anything, which makes it much more difficult. And that one didn't count, so just gonna make things hard today, aren't you, game? Okay, there's one. That's right down the center. This is a hurry up on the button here with the stormtroopers. I think it's worth 7 million. It always happens right after the first multi-ball, so you can kind of predict that one, which is not as exciting when it happens in random and you're like, ah! Let's see, what are some other fun things about this game? You can get what's called a combo or a super combo. A combo is when you hit this shot right here to the right of the Death Star into the ramp, and then you combo around the outer left orbit through the pop bumpers. The trick there is that you can't hit any other switches other than your slingshots And oftentimes when you hit through the pop bumpers like that, you'll catch one of them, and it'll pop itself and still go around, which ruins your combo. And the super combo is the same thing, only after you're able to go through the pop bumper shot, you have to hit it in the scoop. And you get some unique call-outs that only happen during that time, which is pretty cool. Shoot it into the scoop like I just did. It gives you a mini award, which that one was light the kickback here, or keep it lit. This is the next one. To relight it, you hit it over here, and it's the same thing to collect that. The one that you really don't want to sleep on is the one that I just lit, which is Yoda, which could be worth up to 50 million depending on what you select and how well you do. I'm trying to get that worked in as an example. When you hit any of the shots except for the Death Star and the ramp, it'll give you a Star Wars letter. You complete Star Wars, that's worth 10 million. So now our Yoda is going to be lit on the same shot over here by the Death Star. And this will give us a choice. This will give us a choice of one or two options, and it's always random. It's tight, but you can backhand that shot as well. It's gone, yeah. Hypopin, thank you for the follow, and Toto Blend. I don't know why the notifications aren't showing up. I'm working on that. For some reason, I can get them to work in the thing here, but for some strange reason, they just don't ever work on the screen. So anyway, greetings from Helsinki. Wow. What's it like over there with all this coronavirus thing going around? What time is it over there? Okay, let's kind of assess where we are. I don't even know what that other game ended up being, but let's see if we can get a multi-ball started here on ball one. That didn't count. Didn't register. That one also didn't register. That's unusual. Must be time to look at that switch in there. That one counted. Now, at this point, once you reach 5 moons, you can start it early. You can start your multi-ball early, but you only get maybe 1 or 2 shots at it. So on the first multi-ball go-around, I like to go ahead and complete it because I only need 2 more at this point to light it, to open the Death Star for an untimed multi-ball start. Okay, so that will light my multi-ball start. Let's go. Trouble. Woo! Rattled out. Yeah, that's one of the interesting physical things about this game is that underneath the Death Star there is an actual switch. And on a modern game, you would think it would probably be an opto. It's 11 p.m. over here. The country is closed. Gosh. That's some pretty scary stuff. We left the house today to go get lunch, and that was the first time I had left the house in several days. Not that I'm too worried about getting the virus or whatever. I'd probably be okay, but I'm more worried about who I might spread it to, you know. It's not always about you. Alright, so that'll start multi-ball. In multi-ball, what we want to do is shoot the Death Star to light jackpot on the center ramp. Just like that. Take that center ramp shot to get 1. Kind of had to do a little air defense there. That was sketchy. Death Star opens for a limited amount of time for a double. Got it. So what we really want now is just control of the ball. And, well, you know, failing miserably, that works too. Oh! There are no, what's the word I'm looking for? If your light times out, anything, if your ball save times out, if your lane times out, that is it. It is over. You don't get anything else, and that's exactly what just happened there. Okay, so now we're kind of in jail, so we have a couple of options here. I'm going to go ahead and take this Yoda shot, which will give me a choice between 2 awards up here on the screen. The best one in the game is Death Star, so I'm going to pick the Death Star. It's a one-time shot here to get 50 million to the Death Star. But if I miss like that, it'll start counting down. A little late, a little early. Still worth cashing it in. Nice. And what's nice about that is that it also counts towards a multi-ball hit as we work our way back around to another multi-ball. Of course, that's the end of the game. So, you know, it's an okay game. I think if I were in league, I would be happy with a 200 million score. It'd probably get you at least second place. I thought that was going to go. I thought about just letting that one go. So this left orbit here will relight your kickback. And let me tell you, this thing is really draining, and I have the outlane set all the way up. So this one in particular, it's like, you know, Star Trek Next Gen has this sort of swooped outlane right here. There's no way you're saving anything if it gets anywhere close to it. So any help you can get over there is critical. So I'm going to go ahead and start my multi-ball early. You can see my shooter lane flashing. So I'm going to hit the launch button. And that's going to give me one, maybe not more than 1 shots, but ordinarily you get maybe 5 seconds to get it into the Death Star. The advantage of doing that is that you don't have to survive as many of these dangerous Death Star shots. The disadvantage, however, is that you only get a few seconds to start it, and if you don't, you have to start all over. So I'm kind of back to square one on that. See, there goes another one where the switch didn't register.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Now I'm on double.
Death Star approaching.
Okay, I'm going to try it again and see if I can start my multi-ball early. Just got to be a little more patient this time on the shot. Like that. Now, if I don't get any jackpots, I do get a multi-ball restart, which is nice because you don't get any ball save on this multi-ball. So it's a nice balance. I really like how Chad put that in the code where you don't get a ball save here because it's still challenging, yet fair. That didn't register. The switch is okay, this is great. This is exactly what we want. So I'm going to rip the ramp here for a jackpot. Try to get a post catch. A little late, but I think I can still pull that off. Just like that. Okay, one more Death Star shot to relight my jackpot. Don't need to do anything fancy right now. Just need to catch the ball. Oh, it's trouble. See, even if I were to shoot it right then, take a dangerous shot at the Death Star, it times out as soon as you got worried about the hurry up. It times out as soon as you go. You're trying to get me fired, aren't you? Is it working? I hope not. I will, I'll write a letter to your boss. I'll say, look here, sir and or madam. Not only do we need to install several pins in the break room, but we're going to need to get Todd unlimited access to those. But I'm glad to see you in the chat, Ghost fan.
What are you doing?
Woo! Not in my house. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and light my kickback
He's on my tail.
because I get a hurry up. Whoop! That's what happens. Oh no, my flipper's kind of sagging on me a little bit.
Death Star approaching.
Might have to go in there and tighten that up, or
For the last time.
anybody else see that, or am I just going crazy? Or both. Could be both. He doesn't need to know. What mama don't know won't hurt her. So they say. Why don't you come on up, have a beer with me?
May the force be with you.
It's cool, it's refreshing, it's delicious, and probably nutritious in some degree, to some degree.
I got him.
The Huffman Arcade is always open. Even on lockdown. Actually, that's not true. I got invited to a party. Oh, that was bad.
What are you doing?
I got invited to a party with a bunch of my friends, and I just, social responsibility told me that I couldn't go, but I wanted to.
Death Star approaching.
That's what you call self-control. And during these dark times, we could all use a little bit of that. But today, man, I had to have a hamburger, so we called it into a local burger joint here. Those of you in Birmingham may know Jack Brown's.
Death Star approaching.
They have this stuff called the sauce.
Watch your back.
You go in there and you say, I need to get some sauce. And they know exactly what you're talking about, and it's fantastic. It's kind of like what you would get on Quarantined in T-Town. Like kind of what a Big Mac, but better. T-Town, man, that's Title Town. I kind of wish I was in T-Town. My parents are there. For those of you who don't know what T-Town is, that's Tuscaloosa, where the Crimson Tide plays on Saturdays. I'm gonna let that go. Got my jackpot lid on the ramp. Post catch. A little late, but that's okay. This is a perfect setup right here. Slam. See if this has to pop over. Yep. Ideal situation right there. So, we got to have 2 more hits right there on the Death Star to relight our jackpot. This is a really difficult multi-ball to keep. If I can make it before it drains, which I can't, I would giving me credit for another jackpot, but yeah, for some reason, you know, the multi-ball in this game is just really difficult to keep multiple balls in play. But that's good, that's what makes it challenging. But a lot of these multi-ball skills, I honestly don't know if it makes me better at multi-balls or if it doesn't. Because you don't have enough time to really trap up. NASCAR's the same way, sitting right next to this. NASCAR's got a short multi-ball time. That's garbage. But let's see, probably the best multi-ball out of any of these games. Oh, that's easy actually. It's next gen. Got that Borg multi-ball. Ripping the shit for supers. Yeah, great game. There's a video up on the channel if you want to check that out. Streamed that the other day. I have these 3 Star Treks, this Star Wars, and then NASCAR sitting right next to it. It's good, you know, this is how I'm hanging out with people since I can't go anywhere. This is how I get my pinball fix. I don't think so.
What are you doing? Death Star approaching.
Watch that go right out. Okay, I'm just going to take it early since it's being a beast. Okay. See ya. See ya, Ghost Fan. You stay cool. On the fly. Nope, missed it. Man, that's really the most important shot of the multi-ball because the multi-ball is so short, you really have to, see what I mean? You have to capitalize when it comes down that in lane and you know you have a shot on it. It's going to be difficult. Because then now, you know, if you miss the shot, you're juggling more balls and you have a chance for everything to just drain on you all at one time. So let's see what happens here. Okay, got that one. Crap. See, look at that. And so goes the multi-ball. Man. That's the danger. And then, you know, the other half the time you'll miss the restart shot and feel like a dummy. But that's what makes it fun. Wouldn't be any fun if it were easy. Crap. Thanks, everybody, for checking us out. This is Alabama Pinball. I'm Alex. Call me Alabama. Whatever. Doing some Star Wars. Oh, that was way early. Yeah, I actually never even really got to play this game on the original code. When I bought this, it was really, really dirty. And just, I mean, it didn't have any like major repairs or anything, but it needed like a really good, complete tear-down, shop-out job. And it's exactly what I did. So I really only put like half a game on it when I got it in the house just to see if everything was working. And I found the code that Chad did. I'm going to start it early again. Found the code that Chad did and put it in while I was shopping out the code. So I have no idea if I were to play this at a tournament or something. I know you're supposed to shoot the center ramp, but that's not fun. And big news, you heard it here first. Chad is about to come out with a huge code update for Data East Star Trek. I'm talking about like a complete game overhaul. And it should be really good. So there's one jackpot. Let's try and get some trap here. Oh. Nope. Nice. Look at there. The old 1-2. See, this is the trouble when you get into that multi-ball. So I need one more. It's gone. Yeah. You have to hit it twice more. This is really the most dangerous shot in the game. Here's my hurry up on the... All that is just a hurry up on the shooter button. And it always happens after the first multi-ball, so you can just kind of... Son of a bitch. Like things like the skill shot, I have no idea what that was like on the original code. But I do know that this one takes... I mean, I've played this, I don't know how many hundreds of times now, but it takes some getting used to, and I still don't hit it all every time. Okay, I think it's one more. There it is, to light my early multi-ball start. And now I'm so comfortable with the backhand that I can probably make the multi-ball start 80% of the time. So for me, it's beneficial to take the attempt at the early shot. Boom, that's great, perfect, that's exactly what you want to do. Now hit the ramp for a double. Get ripped off because it didn't go around. That one will go. Just need a second of control here. I'm gonna let that go. Woo! Barely. Just like in the movie, only 2 seconds to go. Okay, this is a still got time. Let's see if I can get around to it. 6, 5, 4. Boom! Oh man. That hurry up started too early. I didn't get to enjoy the victory shot. That's gone. What other pins do I have? Great question. Star Wars. Next door is CERN NASCAR. We're in Alabama, so we can get away with that. This is Data East Star Trek. Star Trek The Next Generation. And you guessed it, Bally Star Trek. And I actually have a game called Valley Spectra 4, which is like a pretty cool concept. It's a coffee table game, and the whole play field rotates underneath the glass. So if you have 4 players sitting around the table and it's the next player's turn, you just turn the whole machine. And unfortunately, it doesn't work. Looks great. Doesn't work. So in terms of games that actually get played, it's just these 5. That was a pretty good game. Where'd that end up? Wish it didn't take forever to get back around to it. And I know the answer to why these games, unlike, on Stearns, if you want to skip some of these screens, you just hit the button. Data East, you can't do that because it's either the flippers are activated or they aren't. 263. Okay, that wasn't so bad. Which one's your favorite? My favorite game out of these 5. Out of these 5? Or just in general? Out of these 5 is probably Next Gen. It's just totally loaded, man. There's so much to do on that game. And, it's difficult to get to the Final Frontier, but it's achievable. I really like, because for a while there, like, Carl, he's doing that stream for, he's doing that stream for Big Buck Hunter, where he's trying to get to, like, the ultimate wizard mode. For a while there, I think they made games too hard. And when they really started bringing back in mini wizard modes, like if you think about Stern Star Trek, how they have Kobayashi, I think that's really the way to go. Because, I mean, you really feel like you did something if you made it to the Final Frontier on that game. And that's where all the points come from. Oh, that was terrible. Ouija-manji, man, I still love that name.
Death Star approaching.
They say that sales of Corona have gone down due to the virus. Not from this household. I can assure you of that.
Death Star approaching.
Alright, so I need one more hit. Oh my gosh. Well. Okay, we're not going to do that anymore. Favorite pin in general. Man, that's so tough. I was kind of thinking about that because I had a feeling you might ask. Oh, I would say right now. It kind of changes based on what I'm into at the moment. Right now, but, I think if I could give my left leg for a maiden premium, I would probably do it. Maiden's probably my favorite game, just all around, just so good. I know that Jurassic Park won a bunch of awards the other night, so that one's probably up there. I just don't have enough time on it. I mean, I've played it. We have one on location here, 2 actually. And I'm gonna let that breathe for a minute. It's up there. It's up there. Definitely deserved Game of the Year. No doubt about it. All right, one more hit. It'll spot you a hit in between balls on your first multi-ball, on the first one. Ah! Too early. But really, that's all the game is. And I'll try to do a few other cool things here when this multi-ball's over and kind of show you some of the other features of the game. Those of you who are just tuning in, thanks. By the way, this is Alabama Pinball. Missy Lark, thank you for the follow very much. For some reason, I don't have my notifications set up. I have been fussing with it for 3 or 4 days now. For whatever reason, cannot get it to work, so apologize about that. But thank you very much. I'm working on it. I'm still pretty new to this. It'd be a terrible time to drain, wouldn't it? So I didn't get any jackpots, which means time to double danger, apparently. Means I get a multi-ball restart. Drilled it. Boom! All right, took advantage of that. See, that's... What the hell? No jackpots for you! Who sets these games up? I'm gonna have to have a talk with the operator.
I told you it was dangerous here.
Man, this thing is nasty. You know why it's so bad? It's because I waxed it like 50 games ago. You think you're enjoying your games at home? Why don't you go give them a wax and see how much you love them after that? That's so brutal. It's so brutal. Alright, we're going to try to do something different this game. Been going for multi-ball a lot. So what we're going to do is explore a few of the other wonderful features of the game. Skill shot's always the same. It's a little slower, faster, based on what ball you're on, but the timing is, you can memorize it. It's just a little earlier than you think it should be. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is transfer the ball and hit it into the force scoop. That's going to give me one of these 4 awards here on the screen. And I can see that underneath those 4 awards is a mode called Empire. And when we get to that, I'll explain kind of what that is. But to relight the scoop, you hit that shot right there next to the Death Star, and then you dump it in there. The music you're hearing is the Cantina, which is just a frenzy mode that gives you points and bonus. So when I drain, I'll get that 8 million, assuming that I don't tilt. The last one that we lit on the force was Yoda, and waxed them. Yeah, so what you do is you take Caranuba wax. I'll go grab it here in a second. But it's Mother's is the brand that I use. I think you can get it at Walmart or wherever, Target, Menards, whatever you happen to have. And it's like it's the pure. What the hell? It's like pure wax that you would put on your car, and it does 2 things. You put a layer down, and you let it dry, and then you wipe it off. It does 2 things. So we just want to take the 20 million here. But it cleans the game because it picks up all the little dirts and stuff. And then it also makes it super fast, lightning fast. Because it puts a nice, thin, waxy layer across the whole playfield. And I'm telling you what, and it works with any game. Any game, if you feel like it's slowing down or getting dirty, put you some wax on there, and it doesn't harm the playfield. That's why you get that particular pure wax compound, is because it doesn't have any like additives in there. It's not gonna eat through the paint or anything. Oh man, that's why. That's why this game can be so brutal, is that shot. I mean, it's just, there's nowhere else for it to go except right down the middle. Backhand's usually a little bit safer, but let's see if we can get through one of those. At least get through one of the 4 screens. The awards get a little bit better once you do it and go around the first time. I wouldn't recommend it necessarily for a competitive strategy, because you get more points, and it's not particularly that much safer to do this way, but it's good to know these for competitive strategies in case you only need little chunks of points. So you can see that the award that's going to be revealed there is 25 million if I can get through all these. So I got to relight my. Got to relight my force scoop. Here we go. And you can backhand this shot. It's pretty tight, but it is possible. Just like that. So scoop's lit. I'm going to see if I can do a ski pass here and throw it back in there and get our next award. Woo! Okay. That's really the one you want, is light super laser kickback, because you can drain out of there pretty much as many times as you want to and not have to worry about ending your ball. This outlane right here is brutal. It has that curve up at the top, So the rubber is not in a position to help you save the ball, like, ever. So having that super kickback is really valuable. See if I can pat. No, not quite. Welcome if you're just joining us. We're ignoring the multi-ball strategy and exploring a few other things in this Data East Star Wars game. Trying to make it through these screens here. This is one of the better awards. Once I shoot the same shot, the relight shot, and Yoda's lid, it'll give us a choice between a couple of different options. And obviously, the idea is to know the game well enough to pick the best one. So Yoda gives us 20 million or AT-ATs. We want to do 20 million because it's guaranteed. The AT-ATs, you want to. It's a pop bumper mode that you will almost never finish, and it's worth 30 million. So it's really not worth going for it. See if I can get a trap up here, and backhand our shot again. A little late, a little early. There we go. That these set of drop targets here, you do that 3 times. Got an R2, hurry up. Let's see if we can. It's almost to the point where we should ignore it, but it's okay. Got 8.5 out of it. That's not so bad. Okay, I was gonna say that was 2. It was 1 too many, is what it was. Sounds like a process with all the nooks and crannies. Well, yeah, I mean, it can be, but really what I do when I wax a playfield, unless I'm doing a total teardown, I'll just get the main areas. And usually that's good enough because the ball will spread the wax around a little bit for you. So you don't have to get all up in the whole game, but just get the areas where the little pad thing will easily reach. But I'm telling you, it'll make your game lightning fast. Okay, so that should be the last one. Great, good 6 million. Now we don't have to relight it for this one. We just have to shoot it in there, and we get 25 million. And then the awards will be different, and usually a little bit better. Oh man! Off of the yellow target, off of the scoop, over the scoop, and straight into the outline. See, that's why this strategy isn't exactly your best tournament option. Okay, so we do have our 25 million still lit. Everything carries over, which is nice. They don't make you do anything ridiculous twice or whatever. Oh, a little early on that every time. Boom. Alright, so there's 25 million. Now, contrast that with one multi-ball. You get a couple of jackpots. You're looking at 100 or so million. Just with a lot less work. Okay, there's another hyperspace complete. I don't think so, bub. I don't think so, not in my house. Okay, one more. We're going to go ahead and take our last shot there. And we got multi-ball start. I love this. Animations in this game are great. The only problem is there aren't enough of them. I want more from that. Don't really get it from the Stern game, you know, being put into that world as much as you do, in my opinion, from this one. Okay, that was terrible. So, no ball save, but we do get a multi-ball restart. Man, my nose is itching me. You really want to take advantage of that on-the-fly shot to the Death Star at the beginning of multi-ball. Crap! What a time to be alive when you're tilting in multi-ball. I'm going to blame that one on the coronavirus. So this time, we'll go back to multi-ball. Multi-ball is really where the points are, but they don't make it easy. See how dangerous that is? I mean, it was coming straight towards the flipper. Really nothing in this game is easy. There is no adjusting this out lane, and I have this out lane, the right out lane, adjusted all the way out. And on most of my games, this one I usually keep on 3-ball, but for practice and league and stuff, you want to know how good you really are? Put your games on 2 balls and see if you can get your old scores. Because if you own a game, you know about what you would expect out of a 3-ball game, right? That's kind of, you just, like for this game, I expect somewhere between, at a minimum, 150, right? Would be an okay game. But you put it on 2-ball, try to get to 150 and see how difficult that is for you. But what it does is it teaches you to play your strategies differently. Like on next gen, you can basically plunge a multi-ball on 3 balls. On 2 balls, you don't really have that luxury. All right, so there's one jackpot. What I wanted to do now is just get control. Or just, oh, it rattled out. What a rip-off that was. And then I do something like that. And then it times out. Welcome to my Star Wars hell. Yeah, the multi-ball on this game is really difficult to keep up. I'm not even going to try. Not even going to go for it. The operator of this game and I are about to have a talk over a nice cold beer. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, that's even better when you hit it smack in the middle and it doesn't register. Look at how fast this thing is. Another one that didn't register. Making me work twice as hard. That was convenient that I had a trap. So that hurry up on the start button. Yeah, you get this game, it gives you a lot of cheap drains. Like, for example, you'll have it like just roll out of the pop bumpers off the top of the slingshot and out a lot. The one that you just saw where you get the sling drain a lot. Because the out lanes, especially over here, are huge. No! That's a good Pindigo score. Thank you. Yeah. The main developer for Pindigo is a really good personal friend of mine. And, you know, I don't have like 1 million followers or whatever, but, you know, anytime I get to bring up Pindigo for people who haven't heard about it, it's always cool. But, yeah, thank you. Oh. Don't give me anything crappy like a sheepo. I think at one point that score might have been in the top 10 on Pindigo. Made me proud. Pat myself on the back for that one. Hey, thanks for being here, guys. This is Alabama Pinball, and this is Star Wars, and this is kicking my ass. So let's see what we can do on this multi-ball. All right, one. Really just need control. Really just need control. Okay, there we go. Still got time. Got it. 1 second left. Woo! All right, so we're on ball 3, so this is basically do or die here. There's one. Yeah, super sensitive on that sling there. Don't do it to me again. All right. I have a choice here. Do I take the left orbit to relight my kickback, or do I go straight for the light jackpot? Should have gone for the kickback, apparently. I'll do it now. Got it. See? Even if I were to relight the jackpot, there's no grace period on this game at all for anything. So I'm kind of in jail now. The only real shot that I have on the board is the left orbit, which is good for 10 million. Because what that did was complete Star Wars, which gives you 10 million. Back to the grind. And after you relight it so many times, you can see it's not lit anymore because I've already... The game says I've had enough of that. But going back to Pinball, Pinball is like Facebook for your pinball scores. And what I have found it useful for is if you're playing on location, you can take a picture of your score and it'll save it in there. And what's nice is that if you don't have a game at home that you're keeping your top score track on, what was that? If you're you always have that available to you. So even if I don't have ACDC here or whatever, I can go on the app right now and look up what my personal top score in the ACDC is, and you can compare it to other people. It's really cool. And you take pictures of the DMD. It's awesome. You can tag your friends. It's great. And I'm not just saying that. I really, truly believe they got something really fun going on over there. And they update it regularly. I know how hard he works on that. In fact, he every Sunday he refuses to hang out because that's what he's doing. He's working on Pinball. That didn't register. Maybe I'll go for a super combo. Super combo is... But that one registers. Super combo is pretty elusive. What you have to do is hit this shot here to the right of the Death Star. Alright, that'll come up. You hit the ramp. Then you got to go through the pop bumpers. That'll give you the combo. Okay? The problem with that is that you can't hit any of the pop bumpers when you're on the way through. You have to go all the way around without doing that. And the super combo is the same thing except you combo it into the scoop. The only stupid thing that registered. The only thing that you are allowed to hit in between any of those shots is the slingshots. Okay, that's 2 in a row. 3. That wasn't doing that earlier. I don't know what the deal is with that. Gone. Get the side to side. Slide to the left. Slide to the right. Crisscross! Come on, you know you love that song. Maybe I should have been like a DDR streamer. Although I've never really played that. I got moves. Alright. It's gonna give me a hurry up on the button here. That worked better than planned, actually. I was just trying to get rid of it, but it got caught up in the pop bumpers for just long enough for me to get around to hitting the button. And you have to hold it down. Okay, so multi-ball start. Boom. On the first time around, I like to go all the way through, but there is an option to start your multi-ball early. The only problem with that is if you miss, you may get another shot at it. It's basically a 1 or none. 2 if you're quick. No ball save. Come on now. Don't do that to me. Yeah, that sucks. It's gone. It's the wax. It's the wax! That's what I'm blaming it on. Come on, Skills, where you at? There's a documentary. I'm not going to tell you which one because it's really nerdy. Where this guy's doing an interview. Maybe some of y'all know this. And this, crap. This guy, he's like, his friend calls and he's like, Peter, go away! This is the worst possible time you could have called! And he hangs up the phone. This is like early 90s. He got a mullet. It's really funny. So I was just thinking, Star Wars, go away! This is the worst possible time you could have drained! Alright, back to the grind. I'm gonna go for a super combo here. Just to see. Alright, so there's step 1. Hit that shot. Step 2, the ramp. Step 3, through the pop bumpers without hitting anything. Missed it. I did like my Yoda though, so we'll go ahead and take that. See what that's worth. Because it could be, if it's Death Star, it's a potential 50 million. Missed it a little bit late, and then it rattled back. Alright, there we go. Let's see what options we get here. Let's light my super kickback, so I'll do that next here in a second. These options aren't great, but I'm going to take Cantina, which is like a frenzy. You get these points in bonus. Every switch, I think, is like 250,000. So out of all the choices, those aren't really the best ones. Yeah, it's really important, if you can, to light your super kickback because it stays lit for the rest of the ball. Just missed. Oh, come on now, don't do that to me. Yeah, this isn't exactly an easy or safe shot, as evidenced by all the bricks. Alright, so kickback is lit, which is great for the extra, the rest of the ball. I'm gonna go ahead and take pot shot here and then get control. And then I'll show you what the early multi-ball start is. So you can see how my shooter lane is flashing over here. I'm gonna hit the launch button. It's gonna lower the target, but only for a very short amount of time, like 5 seconds at the most. So if you brick it or you miss, good luck. And the advantage there is that you don't have to shoot as many dangerous shots at the Death Star to start it. The disadvantage is that if you miss, you have to start all over. So excellent use of risk-reward logic there. Okay. Alright, gotta take a shot at the Death Star. Just missed. It is a switch in there, so it's not like a modern game where it probably would have been an opto. Alright. Let that bounce over. Jackpot is lit on the center ramp. Okay, and now double is lit on the Death Star. Boom. Okay, there's one. The same sequence, except now everything you have to do 2 shots at the Death Star to relight a jackpot, which is the most dangerous shot in the game, so it becomes increasingly more difficult. Alright, there it is. Nice. Alright. So, jackpot available on the ramp. Gone. Do I have time? Get there. Just missed it. If you get it right before it hits the trough, you'll get credit for it. But if it hits the trough, you don't get anything. There are no grace periods in this entire game for anything. Not for ball saves, not for jackpots, not for squat. And I just fell victim to that right there.
What are you doing?
This is where the game gets really tough. because I really don't have anything going. I guess I'll see what the next force award is. It's light extra ball, so that's kind of a nice one. So I'm going to go ahead and take advantage of that. That's not one you get too often. Oh! How do you not go? How much money do I owe you for that game? Just to get an extra ball. It's trouble. Okay, that's 2. That's 2. Are you kidding me? I must owe this game money because it's beating me the hell up. That was way late. I'm about to give up on this shot. Woo! Alright, I'm abandoning that for a moment. Just to get my bearings. I think once you've taken like 5 or 6 shots at something, you should probably just give it up. Take a breather. Go for something different. Alright. So I have my restart available. I'll go ahead and take it. Go ahead and do it. Why not? I have that shot pretty much unlocked from either flipper. I would say 85%. So I feel comfortable doing the early multi-ball start, but gotta remember I'm on double here, even though I'm in multi-ball. All right, here we go. Get up there. Try that again. Got it. Okay, that's gonna open the Death Star for a double. I don't know how that didn't go down the middle. Straight through, baby. Come get you some. All right, so I do have a hurry up on the right orbit. That ain't gonna get there. Just missed. Oh, I still got another shot at it. I got a few seconds. Nah, too early. Oh, I hit it right as it timed out. Yeah, there you go. There's another example. Okay, so 2 shots to the Death Star to relight my jackpot. That's why that super laser kickback is so important. All right, so another jackpot available on the ramp. Got it. See if we can do a little tap flick. Wasn't pretty. Oh, let it go, but I got the jackpot. That's the important thing. So now, after that hit, got 2 more. This time around it's 3. I just got one off of the on the fly there. Okay, 1 more. A little late. That's trouble. Yeah, it's gone. Woo! I'm pleased with that, ladies and gentlemen. All right, what ball are we on here? Ball 2? All right, I'm going to go back to the trough. Yowza. All that glorious work that I just put in. And then I immediately have a goof drain.
What are you doing?
Come on now.
I told you it was dangerous here.
Well, I had to do it. The ball got stuck on a piece of tape that I have in here on the shooter lane, and unfortunately, we'll never know what that game was worth, but I'm going to go ahead and put my mental powers into it and say that's probably a... Oh, it's ball 2. Well, heck, that could have been worth a lot then. But we'll see what we can get out of it. I was going to say that was $500,000 point game. I was feeling it. The juices were flowing. I had some milk this morning. In my Wheaties. So let's see if we can get that extra ball. I won't feel as bad about it, actually, if we can... If I can get to that extra ball. Holy shit. Give me a break, man. That's why you don't go for that shot. If it falls in there, great. At least give me a match, you dirty sumbitch. No such luck. $2.95 though, no shame in that, considering I only played one ball. Really. No shame in that. Alright. Let's do it again. I'm gonna have to go get a beer here in a minute. I'm parched. You guys are keeping me busy.
Stay on target.
Yeah, I knew that was gone. Just had that dirty looking arc on it, you know, you stare at it, you curse under your breath, and then suddenly, it's gone. Okay, this is gonna have to,
What are you doing? What are you doing?
something's gonna have to be done about that. Wasn't having that problem the other day. Yeah, well, I'm gonna restart that if I can. Yeah, alright, we get it. Alright, let's do that again. I'm not having that tarnish my wonderful record. Okay. Where's everybody watching from today? What's the coronavirus like out there? Son of a bitch. Alright, you know what? Sorry, I hate to have to do this while we're all having fun, but I'm getting rid of this tape. See if I can do that. Can I put the lockdown bar on? You want to talk about multitasking? How about playing pinball? Boom. With a lockdown bar on your leg. Alright. I'm going to take it early. Here we go. Drill. I love this multi-ball start. That's what pinball needs more of now, like big explosions and excitement. Now you just feel good because you... Great sounds in this game. What little's in here. I almost double drain there. Okay. Come on, slow down, slow down, slow down. Missed it. Oh, missed it again. And it's dead. The triple FU right there is what you call that one, folks. The 1-2 punch out. And now look where I'm at. Nowhere. I gotta start all the way over. And I had already started multi-ball. And there's another ball that's gone. I'm going crazy over here. What is this life? Next thing you know, Stern will put out a Star Wars game and it'll be crap. Oh, wait. It did get better, I guess, with the code updates. Just, they missed so many opportunities with that game. Man. And I know why. I'm sure the license was expensive. So they said, we'll do it, but we're going to give you, you know, a third or 2/3 of whatever budget you would normally get. And they probably sold the shit out of them too.
Stay on target. Death Star approaching.
I will say this, however, the comic book art version of that, I would love to have a premium. If I was going to get that game, I'm obviously a big Star Wars guy and Star Trek, but if I was going to get that game, it'd have to be the comic book art premium. The only one that would grace my basement with its presence. Yo, dog, we heard you like pop bumpers. There we go. Don't you dare. Ah! A little earlier. There we go. That's gone. See if we can get these settled in. Got it. That always feels good. 2 balls, 1 flipper. And 1 cup. Alright, 1 more to the light jackpot. See if we can drill it on the fly. Like so. Okay. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to actually take it from the right flipper. That's gone, yeah. Yeah. I really do wish that there was a grace period there, and I don't know enough about coding, and I know he's Chad, the guy who did the code for this. He's mentioned that there are some restrictions with these Data East games. I don't know if you can build in a grace period with the lights, I guess is what I'm saying. I don't know if that's even a possibility. All right, I'll be right back. I'm going to get a beer. Give me 2 seconds. See, that wasn't so bad. Now I got a fresh, cold Mexico's finest Corona Extra Cerveza. In these dark Corona times. All right. Cheers. By the way, if you don't have one of these, you should really get one. It's the Yeti. It's a koozie, but it's made by Yeti. I'm telling you what, man, that thing will keep a beer cold on the beach for like 2 hours. It'll go flat before it gets cold. I'm sorry, before it gets warm. Okay, let's see what the awards are. Oh, that's perfect. So I got my super laser kick lit. So I'm just gonna wail away here at the Death Star, and you know, now that I've got it lit, it'll drain right down the center. No good. Save goes unpunished. No good. Lit. Kickback goes unused. Hey, is anybody out there doing a virtual tournament of any kind? Shit. A virtual tournament? One of the guys from our local league, it didn't cost anybody to enter or anything, but essentially what he did will say, who wants to be in this virtual tournament? I'm going to play all the games, and I'll play your card for you. And this is Lord of the Rings Breath, who's on Twitch a lot. You may see him in the chat room, you know, on anybody's stream. But he said, I want to play everybody's games. He texted me and said, you played well today. But what's cool is that he's giving away a Aerosmith Translite. It's a pretty good prize for not having to do any work. Okay, that was lucky. I wasn't even looking at the Death Star when that hit. You can increase your jackpot by 1 million by continuously hitting the Death Star, but it is not worth it. All that's really going to do is make you drain. So doubles lit. Boom. Okay, one more to relight. Normally it's 2, but I got that one kind of as it was coming back up. Oh no! Get there! Silly. See, this is when that is worth 7 million points if you can get. Woo! A lot going on. Oh, finally. Woo! Man's got to get a drink after that. That hurry up on the stormtroopers. It's worth 7 million points. Which, I mean, that's no chump change. That would be like what, like 8% of my score right now. Had a good opportunity for another jackpot there and was not able to capitalize, unfortunately. Oh, yeah. A little late. But I thought I was going to get a danger there.
I need your help.
Great music. Of course, I know it's just, you know, one of the themes from the movie, but it's got a little, like, arcadey twang to it, which I really like. It's sped up. All right, super. Here comes a combo through the pop bumpers. Missed it. The elusive combo. It didn't hit. We'll take this early. Got it on lock, baby.
Standing by.
Why can't I get it on lock when there's a jackpot involved? Oh. It's all right. I'm good with that. Get up there. All right. See if I can get a little early there. A little late there. Still plenty of time. No need to panic. Okay, so I have a hurry up right on the right orbit. Oh! Oh, it might give me credit for it, actually. It did. It bounced in the shooter lane, and the shooter lane shot it around and gave me credit for the shot. That's great. That's just a payback for all the stupid drains that I had earlier. Okay, slid on the ramp. Didn't go all the way. I'm just gonna pop that into there. Just out of the way. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, the Death Star. Oh, well. I got confused and thought we were still on the ramp shot. Must be the beer. I'm a beer and a quarter in. I mean, if I'm already seeing things, folks, we're in for a long night. A long night, indeed. All right, I'm going to go ahead and start it early again. So that's the thing, is if you're decent with this shot, starting multi-ball can be easy and it can be difficult. It just depends on what kind of feeds you're getting. And the backhand's definitely the way you want to go. To the Death Star from the right flipper. The feeds are much more favorable from there. Okay, that didn't register, which sucks. Been getting a lot of that today for whatever reason, but even game, I swear, I'm gonna make you a permanent resident of Sun Circle. You keep doing that crap. Leave you out for trash day. Yep. Not very forgiving. Okay, so I have one more shot. That'll give me Star Wars completion, which will be worth 10 million in a drain. All right, we've been doing multi-ball for a while, so I'm gonna go back to the combo. Nobody ever gets to see the combo. Nobody ever gets to see the super combo. A lot of people don't know they exist at all. Plenty of pop bumpers to be had, though. All right, so there's number one, shot number one. Number two is up the ramp. And it's already ruined because I hit one of these drop targets here in the middle. The only switches that you can hit in between that whole thing is that in lane and the slingshots. Okay. All right, so early. One. It's gonna feed the left flipper up the ramp for two. Nope, missed again. Okay, there's one. That's 20 million. Hurry up. Why not? See if I can nail it. A little early. The timer doesn't pause on that? Give me a break. That class is why you don't do that. Right off the post and right down the middle. Thank you for attending Alabama Pinball's School of What Not to Do. All right, for real, we're gonna get one of these combos. If you're just joining us, we're going for a combo and super combo, which are pretty rare and pretty difficult and very uncommon. Well, a lot of people don't even know they exist, so I hit one of these X-Wing targets over here, so gotta start over. The first shot is that one that I just hit. Two is up the ramp. You can hit. So concerned about that hurry up, I just watched it go right through the in lane. All right, we're gonna get this. I'm determined now. Normally I have the goals up on the screen, but I decided instead to go with the chat box.
Stay on target.
All right. That was just a get rid of it. It was brutal. It's brutal. And I do have the out lane all the way up. I feel like this game would be too easy if I lowered it. That's not like, oh, he's so good. That's just a fact. If I'm able to save out of that out lane, this game would be much longer playing. Some pretty good awards up there. All right, so shot one.
Use the force, Luke.
Nope, missed it, but that's okay. That was the weirdest bounce. Nope, missed it again. All right, shot one.
Off to D2. What are you doing?
I'm gonna ignore that because last time it made me drain, even though it's
Running out.
good points. Okay, the combo is still active, still active. Okay, there's shot number two. Got to make it through the pop bumpers without hitting any of them, which I did not. Okay,
He's on my tail.
this hurry up is what drained me last game.
Bravo!
It's a hurry up on the start button over here. All right, or on the launch button. I know you can't see that, so. Oh, son of a bitch. All right. I got a good feeling about this one.
Death Star approaching.
You got to believe.
Death Star approaching.
You know what? I'm only 2 shots away from multi-ball, so let's just take advantage of that.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Yeah, took real good advantage of it, didn't we? Real nice.
May the force be
Star
with you.
Wars giveth, and Star Wars taketh away. All right, I'm gonna give one more try, one more good, honest try at this on this game, and then if we don't do it, we'll go back to scoring big points.
I got him!
'Cause you know what the people like? The people like multi-ball. You got to give the people what they want.
I need your help.
That's the shot that's so difficult in the combo. Is this one? Because you can't hit any of those pop bumpers.
I told you it was dangerous here.
So tough, man. I mean, there was no saving that. Of course, it was a bit of a panic flip. So I guess you could say it was on the player. I hate that. I mean, I didn't even do anything, and I've already used up my safety net. That's the one thing about this game, is that little feed right
What are you doing?
off of the pops there. All right, there's shot one. 2 on the
I
ramp.
need your help.
Damn it, it's not going all the way up. One. Maybe if I pass it over and then shoot it from the right flipper.
Watch your back.
Well, that ain't gonna do it, is it?
Bravo! Looking for it, Cypress. Red 3 standing by. Concentrate.
Okay. I'm trying to, Yoda. Yoda's very wise. Okay.
Off to
1.
D2. What are you doing?
Alright, I'm gonna take
Need
this.
your help.
Got it! Kind of rattled home a little bit, but that's right. Alright. One. 2 the ramp.
I need your help, Luke.
I think it's still active. No, it's not, because I hit that. This X-wing over here.
Then you know me where?
1, 2. Here we go. Oh, see, that's the problem. It went around, but it hit a pop bumper on the way.
I told you it was dangerous here.
And that is the most common screw up. That's why it's so
Death
difficult.
Star approaching. I got him!
Okay. This is the last ball. I'm going to try this for a while. Well, at this rate, I'll be here for a while. Alright, 1. Decision time. I did it last time, so I'm just going to ignore it. 2, it went. So 3, miss. Although, I didn't hit any switches. It's still up. It's still up. So, if I can hit this shot without hitting any of the pops. 3. There it is. There it was. That was the combo. But because I hit this, there is another one that's a super combo that gives the Darth Vader call out when you hit the force. But I hit this thing on the way up. I hit that X-Wing on the way up the end lane. I'm going to shoot the scoop anyway and see if it works. I don't think it will. Well, it definitely won't now. Because I hit the... Isn't that just a fine howdy do? You hit the most difficult shot in the game to relight your kickback up the in lane, out the out lane, and it's gone. Yeah, this is cool. I saw an interview, I think, with John Borg somewhere where he said that the game opens like all of the original movies do. I thought that was a nice little touch where you have the flyover ship. Something I would not have otherwise noticed. Wait, why am I doing that? I guess I'll do it since I already shot it. Going back to multi-ball. Woo! That's 2. Worth it though. Because any progress I can make towards multi-ball. In fact, I'll go ahead and start it. I find that a lot of shit. Oh, I'll go ahead and start it. Game says, "Oh, you will?" Well, watch this. So it did not. It carried over my progress. It looks like. I don't know why there's 2 moons shooting. Is it gonna give me both of those if I shoot it? Oh, that's interesting. We'll see what happens if I shoot these. That is an odd bug. That it's got.
Watch your back, Luke.
I didn't get there.
What are you doing? Death Star approaching.
That's what makes that a fun little addition to the game. Is,
Death Star
yeah, it's worth $7 million if you complete it, but at the risk of losing the whole ball. That was a strange bug. I'll have to send that to Chad. I had 2 moons flashing at one time. I've never seen that before.
standing by.
Yep. Discovering things every day. Okay, this is a pretty good setup. Need a shot up the ramp for my jackpot. Yeah, that was yeah. Really what I need is just a separation. I didn't need that much separation. Oh crap. Oh crap. I don't think I'm gonna get there. Nope. Definitely not getting there now.
Time's running out.
I panicked a little bit. I thought I had less time than I actually did.
Concentrate.
Okay. Well, you know what that means. Just got to get back after it. About that double tap.
Death Star approaching. I got him.
Started early. Boom.
Death Star.
Standing by.
Oh, man. All right. Restart. Got it. That deserves a reward. Hey, ooh, hey. If you like pop bumpers, you come to the right place. Yeah. That's bad. So that was, well, that was a multi-ball. I did all that good work getting to it, and then absolutely not squat. That's trouble. That's trouble. That has like a 30% success rate.
What are you doing? Death Star approaching.
Alright. Yeah.
Can't take it.
Hard to recover from something like that, man. Can you imagine being in a tournament? You finally make it around the multi-ball. This is the moment you've been waiting for. Your whole life is on the right track. You're feeling good. Your body's loose. You're jovial. No nerves. And then the game just punches you right in the throat. Because that's exactly what happened on that last multi-ball. Ugh. Come on, man. Oh, pfft. That's a fitting end to a crappy game. Fitting indeed. Ooh, somebody asked me what my favorite pin was earlier. And now that I think about it, I would love to have a Williams Indy. Man, that'd be awesome. Yeah, that may be like, honestly, next gen was really my grail for like ever. And I found one right, literally in my backyard, basically for a steal. Come on, man. Getting house by ball with a ball save, game with a ball save on it. Yeah, I found that next gen like 20 miles away. I didn't find it. I got a good friend of mine who lives in Birmingham. He found it for me because he knew I was looking for one. And he could have kept it, but it was really awesome and allowed me to go get it instead. All right. Welcome, if you're just joining us. This is Alabama Pinball, and this is Data East Star Wars from 1992. We're going for multi-balls at the moment. We've also been trying to hit some super combos earlier. Made it around to the regular combo, but didn't make it all the way to the super. Shit. This game's tough. Freshly waxed. It's been a killer this afternoon. Got our multi-ball restart. No jackpots, you get a restart. No ball save on this multi-ball. So this is basically it right here, do or die. What I'm trying to do is hit the jackpot, hit the Death Star to light our jackpot. Like that. Now what I'm trying to do is get some semblance of control so that I can take a shot at the ramp. There's one jackpot. Death Star is going to open for a double. Hallelujah! Two more shots like that will light jackpot again. Oh, man. Get up there and around. Didn't make it. Just barely missed, man. if you can tell you're going to drain like that, and you get it quickly enough before it hits the trough, sometimes you can peck off a last second jackpot, but there aren't any, what's the word I'm looking for? Once the light goes out, there's no grace period. That's it. Have a nice evening. So now we're going back to multi-ball. Multi-ball start is one of two ways. You can bang on the Death Star until it opens. Oh shoot, what a fumble that was. You can bang on the Death Star until it opens, or you can choose to start your multi-ball early. You do that once the shooter lane starts to flash. It will allow you to hit the launch button over here, which will open the Death Star for early multi-ball start. However, it will only do that for a short amount of time, like 5 seconds. So you have, that's a good award we just got out of that. You have 1, maybe 2 good shots at it, but that's really about it. Risk reward, because if you miss, you are starting over, my friend. That's big trouble right there. Yeah. Yeah, we're in trouble. All right. Let's do something, at least a little bit of something on this ball. That's not going to count. There's actually a physical switch, really. I mean, what am I supposed to do about that? Nothing. I'm gonna have a talk with the operator of this game. Tell him he's got it set up too hard, and then have a beer. I'm gonna take a chance at it while the ball save is still lit. So, really, that didn't register. Hit it square. All right, so one more. So I could pull the trigger now and take a pot shot at it, or I could do that and it'll stay open because I finished all the moons. Whammo! All right, let's make something out of this. Same as before. Death Star light jackpot. Ramps on the jackpot. Death Star on the double jackpot. Light it. A little early. Got it lit. Ooh, okay, this is a nice situation here. There's one. Boom, 2 off the tip. 2 off the tip. Now, 2 shots at the Death Star to relight. There's one. That's gone. Yeah, you were right, C-3PO. It was dangerous. Yeah, this game is real bad about those, like, awkward, like, if you, I mean, any spin, it's gone. Because this one has that curve. This outlane has a curve on it. This one is just a piece of wood, and the rubber's all the way out. So there's really not much there for you to save the ball with. Welcome. If you're just joining us, this is Alabama Pinball. We're playing Data East Star Wars. And we're, I guess, going for high score. That'd be cool to get that on camera. Mine is something like 5 something. But let me tell you, this game is tough, man, for a bunch of different reasons. Axel, what's up, man? Welcome. Glad you're here. Thank you for checking me out. This game is really tough to keep a multi-ball going. And those big scores come from multi-balls that have stuck around. Where are you from, Axel? How's the coronavirus there? Pretty spooky stuff. We got out of the house. My wife and I got out of the house earlier, and went and had a hamburger. It was like a field day for me because I have been locked up
What are you doing?
in the house for 2 weeks.
Death Star approaching. Death Star approaching.
Don't you dare. If I can get this shot through the pop bumpers, the left orbit, it'll relight my kickback, which is really important because the outlines are so drainy on this bad boy. This is a hurry up that's running right now on the start button or on the launch button.
Death Star approaching.
Okay, multi-ball will stay lit and stay open until we start it. On the first multi-ball, I like to go all the way through the moons because if you do happen to drain a couple times early, at least you still have the option. Okay, multi-ball is going to start. Same drill. Death Star to light jackpot. First jackpot is on the ramp. Death Star opens again for a double. Yeah, that's a really important shot right there, is to hit it on the fly if you can. Now, I just need to get some separation, get in a position where... yeah, too much separation. Again, that's twice that's happened on the stream. No jackpots, so I got my restart. But I had already had it lit. See if I can do it again on the fly. Yep. Okay, so we really need to get some control here. I'm going to let that one go. Jackpot on the ramp. One. Let's see if I can do a post catch. Missed it. A little late on there, but that's okay. I'm just going to pop that up and under. Over, under, baby. And now I'm set up as best as I can be right now. So now, at this point, it's 2 shots to the Death Star to relight my jackpot. So it gets progressively harder up to like 5 or 6. But this is the most dangerous shot in the game, so... that's, yeah. Yep. Alright. I'm kind of in jail here. So I'm going to go for the combo. We haven't done that in a while. Going back to the combo. The combo is, that's bad. Yeah, I knew that was gone. The combo is this shot right here to the right of the Death Star. It'll feed down the ramp, down the wire form. You got to take a shot to the left ramp. Comes to this one, through the pops and around. That's your combo. And then the super combo, you tack on a shot to the 4 scoop. And you can't hit any switches other than the slingshots in between those shots. So, if you hit any pop bumpers on the way around, it cancels it out.
Stay on target.
So technically this is still active, because I didn't hit any switches there. So I need a ramp. Got to combo this. Oh, one pop bumper, you slimy son of a bitch. I'm bitter. I'm bitter. I'm bitter about that. One pop bumper. That ruined my whole combo. Such is life. Time to move on. Try for that again. Really? How many ways can I possibly miss that late? Yeah. Had a pretty decent multi-ball in there somewhere. The combo is what messed me up. It's cool when you see it, though, because you don't really ever see it. Nobody does a combo. Most people don't know it exists. That's the thing about this game, is once you've done it, you're pretty much done. There's a few other things I can show you, so we'll try a different strategy here. So the force scoop will give you one of these 4 awards up here. And after you've completed those 4 awards, it will slowly reveal a mega award, if you will. I know that underneath those 4 is Death Star, because it kind of slowly takes away at it. And the Death Star mode is a 50 million hurry up on the Death Star. So that would definitely be worth pursuing. So since we've already got our first force award, what we're going to do is relight the force by shooting that shot right there. This is going to light Yoda. Yoda can be worth some points, so to get into the Yoda mode, we shoot the scoop again, and then we'll shoot it back up in there. So you can see the Yoda insert flashing. A little late. Don't you dare. A little late that time. It's easier to backhand it for sure. Alright, so Yoda's going to give us a choice between 2 different things here. We want to take the 20 million. Completing Star Wars only gets you 10 million. So the idea there is to know the game well enough to know which one to choose. And it can be worth up to 50 million. It will give you a Death Star hurry up occasionally. And if you drill it, it'll be worth 50. Gotta relight my kickback. I didn't like that at all.
Red 2 standing by.
Seriously. Jabba's kind of like a mystery. Oh, man. Ooh. Just a little bit late on that. Had it rocking the first 2 times. Yo, dog. We heard you like pop bumpers. Alright, there we go. What? How did that not go? What a ripoff. And that does. Alright, so Cantina is a frenzy. Every switch, I think, is worth, 250. It says right there on the screen. So we're going to just largely kind of ignore that. I wonder if the switch in the drain gives you 250. No. Be cool if you did. But decent progress there on the force scoop, so can't really complain. Got through 3 out of the 4. Okay, so that lights super laser kickback, which is one of the best ones. And now all we have to do is shoot the scoop one more time to get super Death Star. So I'm just going to post transfer here. Well, yikes, yikes, yikes.
Stay on target.
All right. So I'm going to try my best to do a live catch out of the scoop here and then drill the Death Star. Oh, a little early. A little early again. What was that, 30? So, decent value for that. Now I'm going to relight the force just to kind of show you what the awards are. They're better the second time around, as they should be. It's going to give me a Star Wars letter, that right orbit. It didn't count. It didn't for some reason. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to relight the force. AT, I see million pops. I see Tauntaun, which is like lit out lanes. Let's just see what it gives me. I've never actually done this twice. I've never gone through it twice. I just wonder if it's worth it, because... Yeah, oh man, really? You gonna do that? You gonna be like that to me? After I give you a fresh wax? Maybe that's why.
Death Star approaching.
The first like 20, 30 games on this after a wax was like,
No cave.
forget about it.
Then you know me. Where is he?
Okay. Let me just think about where I am here. I'm gonna just try to start multi-ball early. You can choose to start it early instead of going to all the moons. However,
Standing by.
if you don't get it, you're in big trouble because you have to start over, and it only lights for a few seconds, so you have one, maybe two tries at it. Okay, I hit the Death Star, so the ramp is lit for a jackpot. That's big time trouble.
Monster Newbie, I suggest you shoot the rat.
I'm just gonna let it go and get my restart. I didn't get any jackpots, so.
Shoot the Death Star.
That only gives you like 7 seconds to restart, so you gotta be on your toes. Oh man. Oh, here, have a restart.
Watch your back. Bravo!
What a joke. This will relight my kickback and complete Star Wars, which is worth 10 million. I'm gonna go back to the Force here and see what the award gives me. Maybe it'll be something good. Yeah, I knew that was trouble. I had too much spin. And that rubber's all the way up, so that gap is like this big. So where do we end up there after that strategy? $151. So I'm gonna do a multi-ball and see how quickly we can get to 151 instead. That was a whole game, and honestly a lot of work for what was potentially maybe just very few points. So we'll see. But this is potentially more dangerous because of this shot right there. It's already, that's ball one. No grace periods. Either it's lit or it's not.
I got him!
Okay. And depending on how far this goes, I may. Shit.
What are you doing? I told
That
you
was
it
operator
dangerous,
error. That was on me. That was a bad catch.
I
Oh well.
got
2 more hits. I'm gonna go ahead and go for all of them, all the hits. 'Cause there's only one left. I could pull the fire button here and start multi-ball early, but I could also just do that and be guaranteed to keep it open.
What are you shooting the Death Star?
Yeah, that's gotta come around. Okay. All right. So, same multi-ball, different multi-ball, same story. Ideally, you want to hit the Death Star off of this on the fly shot here, just to get it out of the way, like that. Just go ahead and have it lit. Oh, really? I'm just gonna catch this and have my restart.
Shoot the Death Star.
All right. Welcome. We're in multi-ball here. The people love multi-ball. We got to get the people what they want. So this is ideal. What we want to do now is shoot the jackpot for the lit. Oh man, on the ramp. This game is so mean. Nice catch. See if we can do a post catch. A little late on it. Boom. Off of the same flipper. All right, so that was a double. This is pretty ideal right here. And what we want to do is shoot the Death Star 2 more times to relight. There's one. There's a tinkle in the little lane there. Tinkle-ling-ling-ling. I don't like the looks of that. Okay. Relight 2. Nice. All right, ramp for a single. That actually increased my jackpot by 1 million right there. That was close. I had to have a lot of trust in that little flipper. All right, there's one. It's going to open up the Death Star for a double. Boom. Now, I think I'm going to get a hurry up here on the right lane. Yep. For 25 million. Victory shot here. Let me just see if I can get it. What I don't want to do is goof around too much and lose the ball, so that's already over. All right, so there was a hit on the Death Star. I want to get 2 more, so that was 1. Each time you have to hit it 1 extra time. A little late. I mean, a little early. Nope. Tinkle in the lane there. Okay. Woo! This is a lot of work. Okay. I'm just going to pop that in there to get it out of the way. That was fortunate because that was going right down the middle. All right, 1 more. Don't you dare. After that beautiful shot. 3. That's gone. Come on. It was late. All that work and no reward for it. Survived all the hard stuff. What was that, 200? What do we got? At least give me a match. Hey! Free game. See? Thank you for joining us. That was multi-ball. So I'm going to go back to Super Combo. I have yet to do the Super Combo today because it's tough. You got to hit the lit C-3PO shot here. That's going to snake down. You got to hit a ramp. That's going to snake down to this side, and then you got to hit it around the orbit. But you can't hit any pop bumpers. The only switches you're allowed to hit in between those shots are the slingshots. So there's one. This is still active. Let's see, I hit that. Hit one of those drop targets there. Gotta restart. Alright, so there's one. Rattle it home.
I need your help.
2, up the ramp. Here we go, 3. Nope, a little early. Yeah, that shot is definitely the hardest shot in the game, but it makes it even harder. This is a 20 million hurry up that I guess I'll take a pot shot at. Makes it even harder when you can't hit any pop bumpers. Alright, let's go back. So there's one. Nope, pop bumper ruined it. Oh. Man, I'm just off. You get punished for that. Like, if it's not directly in that in lane, you are in big trouble. Welcome, this is Alabama Pinball. We are going for Super Combo in Data East Star Wars at the moment. It's a pretty elusive thing to do in this game. It's a 4-way combo. You got to hit this lit R2 C-3PO shot here, which is backhandable, but it is really early. There's one. It's going to feed down here. Ramp is 2. This is still active because that was a now it's not because I hit those drop targets. You are allowed to hit the slingshots.
What are you doing?
I hit this hurry up earlier, so I'm just going to ignore it. Yeah, I didn't like that at all. Come on, people. Game, play nice. I want to show these people the...
He's on my trail. Bravo!
Alright, there's one. All these nice people brought tickets to the show. I want to show them the combo. Okay, that's still up. There's 2. Left orbit, no pops. That's definitely the hardest part of it. No doubt about it. Making the left orbit's not that difficult. It's making the left orbit without any pop bumpers that makes it so hard. And it's cool because you get a special call out that you don't get at any other time during the game. So the combo, the regular combo is just the first 3 shots, and then you add another shot to the scoop for the super combo. See how easy it is for it to get, and it doesn't look like it's that much room. You're thinking, how in the world? Yeah, that's gone. I didn't like that at all. That you get that feed a lot, which is really sucky. That's why the light super kickback is so important on this game, because you don't have to worry about that little dribble.
Approaching.
It's kind of a cheap drain, honestly. Because there's nothing really you can do to avoid it. If it was over here and you had a post, okay, that's still up. So I'm gonna take a shot at the ramp. Yep, there's 2. All right, here it goes. There's the combo. All right, now all I have to do is hit the 4th scoop, and that's the super combo, without hitting any other switches. Oh shit. I was sweating it too much. Oh man. I thought that was gonna get it. I had 2 shots at it.
Death Star approaching.
Go ahead and do a multi-ball here. Man, I wanted to show y'all something cool. You get an awesome Darth Vader call out. But it wasn't meant to be on that game.
Red 2 standing by.
Oh, really? You gonna do that to me? It hit the switch and didn't register. I'm gonna let that go. I didn't get any jackpots, so I'll get a restart here.
Use the Death Star.
All right. No ball save on this, so that makes it tough. But it makes it fair, in my opinion, that you get the restart. Alright, just wanted to try to get some control here. What I have to do is that. Alright, so now my jackpot's lit on the center ramp. Oh, what was that garbage? I'm just gonna...
Use the Death Star.
Oh, man.
No moment of silence.
Golly. That's like getting to the party and realizing you weren't invited. Getting into multi-ball and double draining like that. It sucks. Oh, man. What a terrible way to go. All right, give me a couple seconds. I'm going to go a beer run. I'll be back in just a moment. Okay, I'm back. I gotta run. My battery's about to die on my mic here, so give me a second. I'm sure whatever I have to say is really important. Okay, is that working? Hope I don't have to reset anything. Just give me thumbs up, thumbs down. Yes, no. All right. Sounds like it's working, so I think we're good. Looks like it is. All right, welcome. Had to go get a beer. Good Corona. All right. Man, we were so close to that super combo. Had 2 good shots at it. And just was not able to capitalize, which is so disappointing because it's not an easy thing to do. I got beer on my hands. Okay. All right. We'll just keep going. When I feel like getting after that again, I'll do it. Got to think of what strategy I want to employ here. I guess I'll just do the regular old. Boy, it sure would be nice to put up a new personal best. But 553, that's a slog. That's like 7 or 8 multi-ball jackpots, which in this, to keep a multi-ball going, is super tough.
Death Star approaching.
All right, here we go.
Death Star approaching.
One more to start, or to open. No, I'm sorry, 2 more.
Death Star approaching.
First time around, I like to go all the way through the moons just to be guaranteed that I'll get something.
Shoot the Death Star.
That was right on the tit. This is big bad trouble. Yep. Call that a drainbow where I'm from. Let's see if we can make something out of this game.
Standing by.
Okay. I explain this every time I do it. I try to anyway, in case you've never seen this game before, you're new, or whatever, you just tuned in. It's exactly what I wanted to do, is hit that Death Star on the fly. That lights my jackpot on the center ramp. I just really want separation now. That was a little bit too hard. Since there is no ball save and I didn't get any jackpots, I will get a restart here,
Shoot the Death Star.
which I drilled. So, I want to hit my Death Star, ideally on the fly right here, like that. Okay, and then have it immediately drain, apparently. That was my jackpot number 1, and this is accessible with a little flick for the double. Now, it's 2 more shots to the Death Star. There's 1. It's 2 shots to light another one. And there it is. Okay, that 3rd one actually increased my jackpot a little bit. It's not worth it pursuing on purpose. That was sucky. How about that? Man, what are the odds that the ball's coming right across like that during my shot? I felt good about it, too. Replay at 185. Where are we now? That'll be the goal for this game, is to get 185. Make something out of it. Come on now, we don't give a shit about this. Okay, what is my actual score? I guess I did something. Alright, so 114 right now. go ahead and relight my kickback because we're gonna have to be here for a minute. All right, kickback is relit, and Yoda's lit. So I'm gonna take a shot at the drain. Take a shot at the trough. Good thing this isn't a tournament. All right. Let's try that again. Going back to multi-ball and just seeing what kind of scores we can put up. That was a little early. Okay. Yeah, that's not even worth trying. I could have slid the game halfway across the room, but that wouldn't have been fair. That was headed right down the middle.
Death Star approaching. I need your help. Death Star approaching.
Who sets these games up? I'm gonna have to have a word and a beer with the operator. I'll do that right now. Don't do that! Boy, do I feel better getting that off my chest.
Death Star approaching.
Han, we need you. It ain't coming down. Okay. So I have an unlimited time to start my multi-ball here, so I'm not in a big hurry. And that was just a straight-up rejection. Like asking the hot chick to prom, man. She said, "Don't touch me." Ever. Of course, that never happened to me. Okay, so jackpot is lit on the ramp. Let's see if we can. There we go. Where? There's one right there for 25. All right, double opens. A little early. Big trouble. Still got time though. Plenty of time. Double, but that's in multi-ball. Relate my kickback and see if we can get control here and think about what we're gonna do. Should we go super combo? I mean, this is what ball are we on? 2? We're not even at 100. What I don't want to do is throw away like a potential. That's gone, yeah. What I didn't want. Well, it doesn't matter now. Just throw away a potential like high score game. If it was ball 1, I probably would have kept going on the multi-ball strategy, but it doesn't really matter now. How about that little catch? All right, I'll go for the. Yeah, I knew that was gonna fire. I'll go for the combo again, super combo. Blah, 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 blah. Oh. One thing we have real bad here in Alabama is rattlesnakes. Brrr, some bitch was rattling right in that shot. How do you do that? How do you hit off of this post? .101. So we still haven't even gotten a replay in the last few games. What a ripoff. Yo, dog. What would you like pop bumpers? Ooh. So I haven't done.
I can't take it.
I was gonna say I haven't done this in a while, but I've done that pretty quickly recently.
Death Star approaching.
I got him.
Death Star approaching.
All right, one more. One more. Make me feel good about it. That's out. That's out.
Red 3 standing by.
Shoot the Death Star.
I don't like this at all. All right. All right, 185. We're still on ball 2. Plenty of time. I'm just going to go multi-ball strategy.
Standing by.
185 is achievable. I think the default is like 135 for a replay, but it does build up based on how well you play.
Tell me the odds.
Okay. All right. Jackpot lid on the center ramp. Got it. See if I can do a post catch. Not exactly, but I'll take it. Drilled. Drilled, baby. One. That's why you don't do that from that side. Great example of why you shouldn't do that. Okay. Let me assess where I am. What was my score? 104? So basically, I knew that was coming, man. I could sense it. I could smell it. It was stanky.
I got him.
Basically, what I have to do now is I have one ball and no right out lane save to get around to starting and doing decently well on another multi-ball. And you're a cruel mistress, Star Wars. Really. Okay, welcome. This is Alabama Pinball. We're just going through multi-balls and see what kind of scores we can get. Current goal is 185, just to get a replay. I would love to do that. Been busting balls for the last few games, so replay. See what I mean? I didn't even. What is that? What the hell is that? Come on! Watch it go right down the middle.
Red 3 standing by.
All right. At least I got a flipper on it. Okay, so got to hit multi-ball. I'm surprised that counted.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm on double now. Now I'm on double. At least I have my out lane save.
Death Star approaching.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and start it early. You can choose to start it early. Basically, I have 1, maybe 2 shots at it, but I do have that shot pretty much dialed in. So normally I wait
Standing by.
until after the first multi-ball to start it early, but sometimes you gotta live life dangerously. All right, so jackpot lid on the center ramp. Got one. Got 4 seconds. And not gonna get it, am I? Nope, but. All right. So I have to hit it two hits to the Death Star to relight jackpot, since I've already gotten one. Missed my double. Missing the double is a killer. All right, singles relit. Just gonna flip this out of the way. Go ahead and take that. Really? Get up there. All right, there's a single. A little early. That's gone. So, Such is life. Everything's going so well, and then wham! Coronavirus. Speaking of corona. Oh, well, way to just stop right in the middle of my skill shot there. Come on, that's coming back, thankfully. The only time it pauses the ball saver is when you hit an out lane. And, well, really this out lane, because the other out lane just gives you the kickback, which often happens, like, immediately. You'll lose your kickback because it'll trickle out of the pop bumpers and into the out lane. I don't think so, bitch. All right. Just one more hit now, and I'll be able to start it early again. You have to hit it at least 4 times. Oh man, that was bad read. That was all me. That was savable. That was crap. Sorry. So now I'm on ball 3 and really have to have a killer multi-ball. I was in decent shape there for a little while. I'm just gonna, let's go down the middle. I love how the freeze animation has Han Solo and Carbonite. It's such a great little touch. Unlike a certain Star Wars game that came out recently, this game has charm. That is the best way to put the difference. This game has charm. The other game, it's a game. You know, I don't hate it or whatever, it's fine. The artwork on the original is crap, though. Alright. I'm just going to go ahead and... Well, now I only have one more to keep it open. I'm just going to let it... Oh! Don't you freaking dare. Everybody take a breath. Alright. Shoot the Death Star. To light jackpot on the center ramp. Till I double jackpot on the Death Star. Let's see it happen. Drill. Give me all your money, game. Okay, well, probably could have saved that, worked a little bit harder, but I'm just gonna take my restart here. Try to control it a little bit better off the bang. Boom. Okay, there's one. Yeah. You like that? All right. 1. Do a post catch. No. Come on. 4 seconds. Yes. Oh my gosh. That was clutch. All right, there's one. I do have a hurry up lit on the right orbit. Just missed. A little early. It's gone. So I'm just gonna let it go. Basically got what I needed out of that. So with bonus, should get my replay here pretty soon. Let me think here. Trying to think of what's gonna give me some points. Okay, this will give me 10 million. So I got my replay, baby. Mischief managed. All right, so now we're just gonna see how high we can get. Really, come on. Why you gotta do that to me? See, I don't have a way to relight my kickback except maybe through the scoop as a mystery award. Well, it's not really a mystery. You know you're going to get them. Let's just see what's in there. So super kickback is one of the options there, and eventually I'll get it if I keep doing this and relighting the scoop. Maybe I'll do that for a while. I haven't done that strategy in a good long while, so I'm going to take my Yoda shot here. Yoda will give me an option for 2 different awards. The next award on this course will be super kickback. So we want to take Death Star. 50 million. Hurry up on the Death Star. This is big, folks. Big. Nailed it. Can you deal with that? Man, give me some. All right, and I got my super laser kickback. So, with that, now is a good time to go back to multi-ball spam.
Death Star approaching.
Yeah, watch me drain like right down the middle as soon as I lay that.
Death Star approaching.
Oh boy. Oh no! I was there, man. What a good game I had going. Well earned, I would imagine. Here's the thing. I may have only had 6 million in bonus, let's say. So you're talking about
May the force be with you.
less than 2% of my score, right? If I do that math right. What's cool about that, or maybe it's just over 2%, it doesn't matter. I don't mind tilting there because a ball with 2 dangers is always going to be worth more than 1 in the trough. And I see a lot of new players that don't shake the game enough. The game will tell you when you're doing too much. In fact, even if you're like early in ball 1, shake the shit out of the game. Pick up a danger or 2 so at least you know that it's there. And here's a tip that I did not know until just recently.
I got him.
Older Bally games like Silver Ball Mania era, that old from the late 70s, they will allow you to test the tilt before you put money in them.
Red 2 standing by.
So you can sit there and shake the game before you put quarters in and get a sense of what the gameplay is going to be like.
Death Star approaching.
So, thank you for attending Alabama Pinball's Classic Bally class. Next lesson will be on tap passes.
Death Star approaching.
Tap for show,
Death Star
shats for
approaching.
dough. But everybody needs to put on a show every once in a while.
Red 2 standing by.
Okay.
Shoot the Death Star.
Welcome. Thank you for being here. This is Alabama Pinball, and this is Data East Star Wars. And this is multi-ball. Damn it. That would have been a cool call, but instead I'm just going to show my ass in the drain. Watch, there it goes. No. Oh. Couldn't have wrote that one better. Oh, I deserve that. Man, really? All right. There we go. Boop, boop. All right.
Standing by.
Multi-ball, if you've never played this before. You know, I try to say this every time, just in case somebody just tuned in, they don't know what the hell's going on. I'm going to tell you what the hell's going on. Right there, light your jackpot on the center ramp. That's why that shot is so dangerous. Center ramp jackpot. That's going to open the Death Star for a double. Just like that. 1-2 flick. Okay, and then we have to hit the Death Star twice to relight the single. So there was 1, 2. It's relit. Try to get some control. That's gone. Can we get there before it drains? Barely. There is no grace period, so that was really close. Let's see if we can get a double here. No. Off the joint. Hit right off the plastic joint right there. That's a bummer. Because it looked good until then. It was doing all the right things. That was still payback from opening my mouth about that multi-ball start. Yo, dog. We heard you like pop bumpers. Are you serious? Man, what a win! What a way to end the game. All right, we're gonna do something different. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna go for a super combo, and a lot of people don't even know this is a thing, but we're gonna do it anyway. You hit the Yoda / Light Force / C-3PO shot here right next to the Death Star. That's going to feed the Swire Form to the left flipper. And then you have to go through to the center ramp. That's going to feed around to the right flipper. You have to go through the pop bumpers without hitting any around. That's good for a combo. Okay, and then in addition to that, the super combo into the Force. So it's 4 shots. And you're not allowed to hit any other switches other than the in lanes and the slingshots. So it's tough. This is really tough. Shoot the out lane. Lord of the Rings breath. Hey, thanks for the good play on my behalf in the tournament earlier. I appreciate that. We're going for super combo. It's tough. It's not, I mean, making the shots isn't necessarily that hard. What was that? What makes it so difficult is, oh man, okay, why don't you chill out. What makes it so hard is not hitting any pop bumpers, because what happens is you'll hit 1 or 2 and then it'll continue around.
I need your help.
So that was 1, this is 2, 3 coming up through the pops. That was way early.
What are you doing? What are you doing? I told you it was dangerous here.
That stung a little bit. We're not going for a score, so I'm not too upset about that.
I got him!
I really like those shirts that say tilting is trying. I think I'm known now as one of the stronger tilters in the league. Lord of the Rings breath can speak to that, maybe not. Mike Gray has ridiculous tilts, but my tilts I think are warranted most of the time. Alright, so there's shot 1. I'm gonna... I'll take a shot at the hurry up, why not?
I need your help.
Just missed her. The combo's still active. Combo's still active. Hard to keep anything active when you're in the trough. What a cruel, cruel beast.
Death Star approaching.
Yeah, but I used to not, like... You have to practice. I think that's the one thing that people should practice more, is nudging. That's coming back. Well, it's not, because the timed out and there's no grace period. The one thing people need to practice more is nudging. And the way I suggest doing that is when you are practicing at home or wherever, don't let the ball drain without either tilting or at least at a minimum double dangering. Because you start to understand what you can and can't get away with. But sitting there and watching the ball go down the out lane doesn't do anybody any good. Alright, so there's shot 1. Ramp for 2. Still active, still active. I think it's still active. Alright, 3 through the pop bumpers. Alright, there it is. Oh, and then I ruined it with a backhand! Gosh! Alright, so you got to see the regular combo. It's worth 15 million. But you can get a super combo if you do those 3 shots, and then you hit into the Force, it gives you an extra 10 million, gives you a cool Darth Vader combo call out. And that's the 3rd time I've done that on the stream, where I've done the regular combo and was not able to get all the way through the 4th one. Laser Los, my man, what's going on? Thank you for coming by.
Oh my.
I was watching you play Tales of the Arabian Nights the other night with that other guy. I can't remember his name. But thanks for checking this out, man. Oh, shit. You know what I just did? I just spilled beer all over the floor. You know what's the sad part about that? Is that that was only my 3rd one. So now I'm down to 2.5. And I'll have to clean the carpet. So that'll be real fun. We just wait till the wife hears about that. Okay. All right, paper towel run. Paper towel run. Woo! Paper towels. I got them. We're good. Back to pinball. All right.
I need your help.
All right, so jackpot is lit on the center ramp. Oh, what a... that was kind of a stupid way to attempt that because I put the other ball in danger needlessly. Okay, we have a few seconds here. Calm down. Yeah. All right, so got the restart. Paper towel, hurry up! Paper towel, hurry up! Oh man, I can't wait to see what that smells like in like 45 minutes. I mean, it was like all over the floor. Oh no! You know what this is? This is punishment for ruining the carpet. That's exactly what that was. Because that was crap. How brutal is that?
Wait for me.
Paper towel, hurry up. Okay, I'm gonna ignore that now. 2 shots at it is enough. Still going for the super. I'm gonna give the super combo maybe a couple more good tries till the end of this game. And then I'll go back to just to regular scoring. Okay, well, apparently the game doesn't want me to do that for too long. Look at this nice footprint from where I hope you can see that. Yep. All right. After this game, I'm gonna go get another beer. It won't take me long. Paper towel, hurry up! It's the funniest thing I've ever seen. Are you serious? Okay, all right. I'm gonna do one more game after this and then go get a beer. I want to end on a... Okay, there's 2. 2 shots to the combo. Ah, early. Yeah, I knew it was early when I let it go. I'll relight my kickback. See, that one was late. Over adjustment. All right, there's 1. 2. 3, got it. Okay, now, this is it. All I have to do is hit the scoop. I've missed it 3 times earlier. There's 1 miss. Oh, crap. Oh, I thought that was going to go in. No! Damn it! I hit X-Wing target. Yeah, man. Y'all don't understand how difficult that is. Really, the hardest part is that 1 shot where you can't hit any of these pop bumpers, and 60% of the time it does go around, you'll hit one. Man. 2 opportunities at it that game and didn't get either one. That's 4 total today. So let me get one more good game in here and I'll make a beer run real quick. Maybe a towel run. Regular towel. Alright, so what I'm trying to do here is get through our moons to open up the Death Star for multi-ball.
Ben Kenobi, where is he? Death Star approaching.
Okay.
Death Star approaching.
Relight the kickback? No, a little early. That's why that shot is so difficult. Alright, 2 more. Well, the first time around, I like to go all the way through the moons and be pretty much guaranteed that the multi-ball will be available for me on the next ball. Because A, if you miss, it will spot you one of the moons on the next ball. That's gone, yeah. So it'll be available on the next ball. I don't even have to do anything. It'll open. I'll be able to start multi-ball. Now, you can start it early by hitting the fire button when it's flashing. but it only opens for like a few seconds, like 5 or 6 seconds. Really, you have 1, maybe 2 shots at it. Are you kidding me? Where was the ball save on that? What a joke. All right. Just to make something out of this game. Maybe. If I get to get it on a flipper. See what I can do. That would have been like... All right, here we go. All right. Goals. Light jackpot on the Death Star. Single jackpot on the ramp. That'll open the Death Star for a double. Really, honestly, the goal is to keep the balls alive because this is such a short multi-ball. A lot of data Easts are like that. It's just hard to keep multiple balls in play. And I don't know why that is. It just is. All right, there's one. Don't you dare. I'm just going to flip that out of the way. That almost went in, didn't it? Boom. All right, there's a double. Now it's 2 shots to the Death Star to relight. Two shots to the Death Star for relight. 1. And done. Man, that's what makes this game so hard, is that the feeds coming off of that Death Star. This is a hurry up on the fire button. The feeds coming off of that Death Star are gnarly. All right, options. Really, I mean, since we're going for big points, really the only option is to keep going for multi-ball. If I were in league or something, I may consider going for some of these smaller force awards. But for right now, we're going to give the people a multi-ball show. Oh, don't you dare. How that didn't give me a danger, I'll never know. Okay, so here's a chance for me to start it early, so I'm going to hit the fire button. It's going to give me a few seconds. And I'm going to miss, just for dramatic emphasis. Oh, it hung up! What a rip-off that was. That was a rip-off. Game says you're thirsty. And I say, okay, game. All right, I'll be back. 30 seconds. I got to get another beer and get a towel. Okay, I have a theory, and the theory is as follows. During this pandemic, we have to fight back. My way of fighting back, the best that I know how, is to consume the enemy. Okay, so I'm trying my absolute best to consume as many Coronas as I can for good fortune. And so far, who knows if it's working. But I'm certainly enjoying myself. All right. That's good. All right. Paper towel, hurry up. They should code that into the game. I'm going to write Chad and see if he'll put that in version 1.8. What's cool, while we have a second, I'll tell you. There's a group online on Pinside looking for the prototype ROM so that we can put the video mode back into the game. Because right now the video mode was taken out, from what I understand, because Williams had the copyright for video mode, and that's why you also have tri-ball in the early version of the code. The prototype mode, it says multi-ball. It also says multi-ball on the aprons and on the playfield. It's just interesting history that this was being built during the time where Williams was trying to capture up all the terminology and copyrights.
I got him!
But so far we have not been able to locate a prototype ROM, so slim pickings. This could be pretty cool. The launch button here moves up and down, which is supposed to have something to do with video mode, but
Death Star approaching. Death Star approaching. Death Star approaching.
all right, one more. Oh boy, too much faith.
Death Star!
Oh, my faith was not well founded, apparently. Just think about the geometry of that drain. Just a little late, goes over to the right post, straight down to the top of the slingshot there, and then gone.
I got him!
I mean, how do you react to that? I'd like to speak to the manager of this arcade. Oh man, that was close. Alright. I want my money back for that game, for that ball.
Standing by.
That was nice. Alright, jackpot lid on the center ramp. Let's see if we can get some. The trouble here is if you're screwing around too much, trying to get fancy, controlling the ball, you'll miss out on your jackpots and get nothing. So it's a very, very delicate balance on this game. All right, got my restart. Didn't get any jackpots, so that was available. As a little, didn't quite get up the flipper enough. Woo! Man, are you kidding me? Like that? Seriously, that was simultaneous. I mean, like out at the exact same time. They were battling over which one was going in the trough first. What a joke. See, that's why when you have a ball on a flipper, trying to trap up, man, in this game is like a death sentence because you're not guaranteed to get it.
What are you doing this here?
I mean, what do you do to that?
I got him! Ben Kenobi, where is he?
Okay. Still a chance here to make this into a decent game. But you're talking about ball 3.
Death Star approaching.
Not really close to anything. I'm going to take an early multi-ball start here. Totally worth going for. Okay.
Death Star.
If you say so.
Standing by.
This game is feast or famine. that was a nice, because that was a speedy in lane. Alright, I'm just going to take it. Because if I don't, it's going to be the exact same thing that just happened a minute ago. Okay. This is accessible for me to flip it, so I'll just go ahead and take one from there. See if I can do a tap pass here. I can if it doesn't.
Shoot the Death Star. Evacuate? In our moment of silence.
How about them apples?
Huh?
Huh? Yeah, I like that. Eat your heart out, Keith Elwin. Oh, crap. Oh, okay.
Your help, Luke.
Seriously? I'm just gonna wait, take a pot shot on the left flipper. There it is. Oh, shit. Go, go, go! Didn't make it.
Watch your back, Luke.
It didn't get there because there's no grace period.
Bravo!
Yeah. Oh, man. So I'm gonna take the left orbit here and see if I can complete Star Wars for 10 million. Yahtzee! $6 million? That's not a bad reward there. Alright, so I'm going to start actually going for these. I know it's ball 3, so the chances of me getting there are really slim. But these Force Awards are pretty good. And one of them, the last ones, if you get through all 4 of these, the last one's extra ball. So if I can hit the Force here, that's good for relighting the kickback, super kickback. Ooh. How do you miss that? How does that not go? Alright, there's one. Alright, so super kickback is lit, which is exciting. The next one's probably going to be Cantina, but Yoda's a better war. So relight there. Alright, so Light Yoda is the next one. So this could potentially be worth about 50 million if it's a certain award. Early. No, don't you dare.
What are you doing?
See, you see something good, and then it taketh away. Does this have the updated ROM, or do you still just shoot the RAM forever? The answer is yes, it does have the updated ROM. In fact, I have never played, except for maybe half a game, never played the original ROMs, ever. When I got this, it was in like really dirty shape and needed a bad shop out. It came from a guy locally who had it for his kids. You know the story. Had it for his kids. They moved on. It's been sitting there for 20 years or whatever, 10 years. They don't play it. It was filthy. Needed a complete teardown. So basically what I did was play a game or two just to see what was working and what wasn't, and started tearing it down. And when I did that, I ordered a bunch of parts, and one of them was the ROM. So I just never played it with the original ROM. But I have read up. In fact, I'm glad you mentioned that, because Chad, the guy who did the code for Star Wars, like literally within the next couple of weeks, is releasing a huge like overhaul for Data East Star Trek, which I'm really excited about. He sent me the list of changes, and it reads like a novel. I mean, it's going to be incredible. So I'm really, really looking forward to that. And of course, I will stream it as soon as I am able to do so. The day I can get it installed. He's done several code updates since he did this one, like Baywatch, Jurassic Park,
Death Star approaching.
a couple others, which is nice. You know, the until forms, there's that guy Soren, and he kind of focuses on
Death Star approaching.
Williams games. He did like Mousing Around. He did Creature from the Black Lagoon. Of course, Mousing Around's a Bally game, but you know what I mean. It's nice to have somebody who's focusing on Data East games with the code rewrites. Do you have the new? Do you have all the Star games? Yeah, it does. Yeah, the daily Star Trek code sucks. There's no doubt about it. And to answer your question, I have them all but one. I only have the 3 that you see behind me, and I will one day. But oh, it's lit. It's just I got these games like I'm talking about. The only one that I really had to travel to get in there was I had to go to New Orleans to get Bally Star Trek, and it was a total luck deal. I saw a lady on there who had I think it was a Lord of the Rings listed in New Orleans on Craigslist, and in the very corner of the ad I could see. Oh fuck! Really? Sorry, F-bomb. Try not to drop those in here. In the very corner, I could see what was the back box of the Bally Star Trek, and I messaged her and I said, "Are you selling that?" She said, "Yeah, I don't have a price for it." And I said, "Okay, well, give me a price and shoot me a couple pictures." Man, she sent me a couple pictures of that and gave me a price, and I knew immediately. I was like, "Don't list that. I'll buy it. I'll come and get it." And anyway, so the week before my bachelor party that was in New Orleans, my wife and I drove down to New Orleans just to go get that game. And couldn't have been happier. The pictures that she sent me, seriously, they looked like they were taken with a potato. They were awful. But I could tell that it was at least in decent shape for the price that she quoted me. And I basically stole it. Basically stole that game. Not really. I mean, I paid her $900 for it. But considering that even crappy ones go for sometimes like closer to 15, that was bad. That was off the joint. I felt really good about that, and it's in amazing shape. And it belonged to her dad, who passed away. So, you know, it's not like I, robbed her or whatever. But it was a good price, I thought. So basically, the only reason I have all those is seriously because I got lucky. The next generation, there's a local guy in town who runs a arcade repair service, and we were talking one day. He's a good friend of mine, and I just mentioned to him casually that, don't you dare, what are you thinking? That I would love to have a next gen. Like, that was number 1 on my wish list. And he called me. He said, I got this guy right here in town who's looking to get rid of it. Are you interested? And I said, hell yeah, of course. And he could have kept that. It was such a bro move that he didn't keep that for himself, because the price was right on it. I mean, it was another one of those, been sitting there for 20 years kind of things. And he let it go. And he let me have it. So I'm pretty much always forever in debt with him. Now, since then, I've gotten him on some good dealings in the same way, kind of like, hey, I have this good deal here. Do you want to go in and do multiple buy, and everybody will benefit from it. So we just have a nice symbiotic relationship. You can get a new Star Wars and Stars. Dude, that'd be nice. If I could get, how did that not tilt? Stars would be cool. You know what sucks is that they're actually, Gottlieb made one Star Trek game. And I guess they didn't make it, it was an EM. And there's one out there, some guy has it on Pinball. And it just sucks knowing that I will never have the complete collection. But I would be totally happy with the Star Trek Premium. And I will have one day. I just can't. I mean, it's hard to justify buying, spending that kind of money, especially right now, you know what I mean? All right, got a victory lit on the right lane here. Let's see if I can knock that out. Whoa, air ball. Whoa! Not gonna do it. Decent game working though. Stargazer, yeah, Stargazer. What's a Starlight? Stargazer would be a cool game.
What are you doing?
I like how it's got that, oh man, non-Italian bottom. It's got that weird kind of like curvy. It's not even are there slingshots there? I guess there are, but it has like a little scoop almost.
May the force be with you.
Clip Dad. What is that from, Clip Dad? That's an interesting name. Yes, and the Pro is great. However, and in fact, I've been offered some Pros at decent prices before. I have turned them down because if I'm gonna do it, I want to do it. I want to have a premium or an LE. There's nothing against the Pro. I mean, if it was a Pro or nothing. I mean, just, you know, all these games, every single one of these games that I have, I got it like at a really, really good deal. So it just has to be, the timing has to be right. Like I'm not one of those people who's gonna go in and buy a new in-box game. I mean, maybe if I like won the lottery or something, I would. I'm not saying I won't ever do that, but you know, I'm still early career, let's say. I'm not a millionaire, you know. It blows my mind, and I guess a lot of these people have money, like all these new in-box people. They'll buy a game and then they'll play it and sell it. That's a risky proposition. Especially, I mean, because look now at all the people that are dumping their games because the economy's taking a shit and nobody can get rid of anything. So now you're stuck with this, sometimes several of these $8,000 toys. Kick out on the left, Star Trek Pro is so annoying. Yeah, I completely agree. I had on the premium one time, I had a ball that somehow, I'll get that back. The diverter thing went up and then closed again, but the ball didn't make it all the way into the wire form, so it got stuck there. I've never seen that before. How about that for a double up? That just missed it. This is ideal. No! No! I'm gonna panic and lose all three of these. Watch. Okay, I guess that's better than it could have been. Sucky thing is now I have to hit the Death Star twice to relight all that. Oh, okay. That was a new trick. I guess when it comes down to it, though, I'd rather have nothing than the Pro because I can play the Pro on location. And in fact, damn it, really right down the center. I try not to play it because I know that one day I'm gonna own it and I don't want to tire out on it.
I told you it was dangerous here.
I prefer the premium. Yeah, I do too. I'll take a ST TNG over 99% of the new in-box games. Yeah, dude, me too, because number one, you know it's not going to dimple. Yeah, it's a guarantee. And number two, that game just has a lot of character to it. Like, you know when you walk up to it that it's a Star Trek Next Generation game. The new Star Trek, I mean, you don't have any of the characters. Like, that's the thing they can't do, really. Well, I guess they can. Star Wars has characters in the playfield. But, like, the new Star Trek game, it's like generic space playfield. They cut corners where they can. And they do, because they can. Like, that's why they cut every corner in the whole freaking corner book for Star Wars. Because they knew people were going to buy it. The code makes the game bearable. It's worth 30 million if you can get those ramps, but
He's on my tail. Bravo!
always hear about next gen being notorious for having issues. You know what? Me too. However, I have never had a single. Well, I'll take it back. When I first got the game, it wasn't working properly, and you know, I was doing a little research, like what the hell kind of thing is going on. Just having some phantom issues that would happen like every occasionally. And the only thing I had to do was take connector, whatever it was, from one thing and run it one slot down to the parallel connector, and it fixed all my issues. I've never had a problem since then. And the other day I had a sticky coil, and that is it. I mean, I shopped it out and dialed everything in. I've never had any issues with it for 2.5 years. But I read about that all the time. And I did do the, oh, I guess I did have one more issue. I had one coil that burned out. And I don't want to bore you with the technical details, but there's a thing called the tieback mod on that game that you have to do to protect the coil from burning out and keep one of your boards from burning out. So I did that. I mean, that's it. And I haven't had problems with it at all. Art sucks on the Stern Star Wars and the Star Trek. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, oh, I mean 100%. That is the ugliest. It's almost as bad as heavy metal. Seriously. And if I was going to own a Star Wars, which, I mean, I'm not, you know, completely discounting the idea. Maybe one day if one comes up for a good price, I'd buy it. But I wouldn't buy it unless it was the comic book art premium.
I think you overestimate their chances.
Oh, really? Out of time. The comic book art did a real... But you know what? They probably didn't sell a lot of those because all the big Star fans, Star Trek, Star Wars fans who wanted that game bought one the first time around when the art was shit. Oh, that was stupid. Unnecessarily putting that ball into danger. So my guess is that the premium version with the comic book art is the most rare of the versions of Star Wars. It's usually the lock target or the game auto launching balls. Okay, I don't know if I've ever had that. Lock target, definitely not. Maybe it's because I did a good one through before I did anything on it. That's usually the first thing I do when I get a game. Do I have the updated ROMs? Ooh, that's close. Do I have the updated ROMs? And let me go ahead and do a shop out. Because I want to enjoy it as it's supposed to be enjoyed. That's gone, yeah. So I have these three, and then sitting next door here with the laptop on it is NASCAR. Because we like NASCAR in Alabama. Which I also got for a really good deal. Alright, I'm going to take an early multi-ball here and see if I can nail it. Got it. Welcome. This is Alabama Pinball. If you're just joining us, this is Data East Star Trek, John Borg design, 1992 from Data East. And this is multi-ball.
I need your help.
Right there. That lights your jackpot on the center ramp, which I just collected. Now double is lit on. Wow. Is lit on the Death Star. That's gone. Still got credit for the double, so that's fine. Short multi-ball, that's it. It's good for like 75. You can actually backflip that. Got it. Nice. So that brings the total for that multi-ball up to 100. That is bad. So, that was a really quick sequence for a decent amount of points right there. Where did that bring the total to for that game? 247. So, you know, considering my highest ever, brought to you by Pindigo, is 553. Pretty decent. Pretty decent. Not a bad game. I would say anything over 150 is a good game. 300 is a pretty good game. You know, pretty good game. And anything better than that, you really did some work. Partially, most of that, honestly, is because it's so difficult to keep. I think that's just a Data East thing. To keep a multi-ball going it's tough.
I got him!
Tommy's the same way, where it's a really short multi-ball. But the jackpots are. I think Tommy out of the box. Oh shit, that's not gonna come back. No grace period. Tommy out of the box is way more balanced than Star Wars is.
I got him!
Yeah, Tommy's is a really fun game, and it's, I mean, by Data East standards, it's really deep. It has like 7 or 8 modes to it. I'm not like a Data East fanboy, you know, but I'm not a hater, obviously, because I own 2 of them.
Death Star approaching. Death Star approaching. I need your help. Death Star
And shit, come on, give me a break. Did you see that? I bought, I had a Funhouse sitting right here. And Funhouse is the game that, you know, y'all had that moment. Speaking of Star Trek, here's how this came about. I got into pinball because I'm a big Star Trek fan, obviously, and Star Trek the Pinball Machine came out. I was walking through the mall one day and saw this place that had a Star Trek Pinball Machine. I said, oh, what's that all about? Went there, you know, found it, played it for a little while. I was like, okay, that's fun. So I went back the next couple of days and played a little bit. And Lord of the Rings Breath, who was in chat a minute ago, walked up to me like one Friday or Thursday, and he said, hey, you gotta come play in our pinball league. And I said the same thing that everybody else says. Pinball league, okay. What do you mean? And I basically told him it was crazy, whatever. Well, we ended up going to the beach that the very next day. We went to the beach. And come on. Get it, nice. Sorry, too many things going on. We went to the beach, and across the street from where we were staying, there was a arcade with a Funhouse in it. And Funhouse was the first game that made me realize, okay, it's not Star Trek that I like, it's pinball. There's really something to this pinball thing. So when I got back, I joined the league and started learning as much as I could, and the rest was history. Two years later, I had a state championship under my belt. I mean, how cool was that? So Funhouse, when I first started out, you know, I was like, man, that's a game that I really want. I gotta have a Funhouse. And I did. I had a Funhouse. I accomplished that goal. It got so old really fast. And so I sold it. I mean, I sold it, like, with the hopes of, I sold it, and I was like, all right, I'm going to use this money to buy a Data East Star Trek whenever I find one. Because, you know, I have several games. I don't have to have one. Oh, come on, give me a break. Can't believe that didn't stick. What a ripoff. And wouldn't you know it, like, seriously, the next week, I got a call from another friend of mine who works at a location here, and he said, I know a guy with a Data East Star Trek. He's looking to dump it right now. I said, sign me up. So I ended up getting that for a really good price, man. Everything that I have, I mean, I've had other games, probably 25 other games in the last, or 25 total, 20 to 25, in the last 4.5 years. My first game was a Satin Doll, Williams Satin Doll EM. Paid $300 for it, and got it off Craigslist. And in fact, the guy who bought or who told me about this is a good friend of mine, and we weren't really that close at the time. I bought it right out from under him. They had 2 games. He went and picked up the first game for a customer. Oh, that hit the plastic. fantastic. And by the time I had called and went and bought the game, by the time he could get back for the satin doll.
Standing by.
But anyway, I didn't know him at the time. I didn't even know who it was. But then we were talking, several weeks later. He's like, "Did you buy that satin doll?" I said, "Yeah."
Mark the Louis, I suggest you shoot the rat.
Oh, how do you know I'm gonna do that?
I see whoever it may be.
Nice. All right, now let's see if we can get the hurry up too. Oh. Nah. I'll take that though because it's no. Oh, too late. And didn't go all the way around.
What are you? I told you it was dangerous here.
Man. I've been streaming for almost 3.5 hours. Thank you for joining me on my journey. That's kind of what pinball is, right? It's the journey with no end. Because you never really win, do you? You can finish Legend of Zelda. You can finish Metroid Prime. You can finish Halo. You can't finish Data East Star Wars. You can only do a little bit better each time. Oh, says the guy who drains immediately. All right, maybe a couple more. A couple more, and then I'll have to be done. I gotta eat at some point, 247 is pretty solid. Pretty solid. No shame in that, for sure. What did everybody think about the Twippies the other day? I'm telling you what, man. Speaking of the Twippies and all the drama and stuff that surrounds that on purpose from Kaneda. I like Kaneda. I do. Kaneda is the Donald Trump of pinball. He may not always be right, but at least he has an opinion.
Death Star approaching.
And he'll let you know exactly what that is.
Death Star approaching.
And I did not really listen to any pinball podcast really almost until quarantine, so I voted for Slam Tilt. Because that was the one that I had listened to the most, which,
Death Star approaching.
wasn't even that much. That's gone, yeah, crap. I gotta be honest, Kaneda guy's a pretty entertaining dude.
I got him!
Alright, multi-ball begins.
Standing by.
Way late on that. Okay, let's see what kind of... Wow, I can't believe. Oh, how did that go? Get around there. There's one. Oh, how is that a little early?
Shoot the Death Star!
Nah, I'm not gonna get it. Have to hope for number 2. Man, missing that double really stings.
What are you doing? Stay on target.
Alright. Hey, did Carl do the Big Buck Hunter Challenge today? Anybody know? been streaming for like 2.5 hours, so he may be doing it right now. Who knows? All right, jackpot lit. Way out, way late. Get around there, nice. Boom, got it that time, didn't I? All right, three Death Star shots to relight it now. That's trouble, baby.
Watch your back, Lou.
That Stormtrooper thing is just a hurry up on the launch button. It's gone. All right, I'm gonna be done after this one. So one more ball. I've been up for 3.5 hours. So if you like what you see, I don't really have a regular schedule either. I just stream when I want to, when I feel like I'm gonna be entertaining. So
Death Star approaching.
make sure you like and subscribe and follow. I do appreciate it. It's just nice to know that, yeah, you know, people want to see you play. People want to hang out, especially during these times. You know, it's nice to have people to hang out with because you can't really go anywhere. But on YouTube, you know, smash the like button.
Death Star approaching.
All right, one more. All right, I feel confident, so I'm just going to start it. Yes. Why have the one extra shot if you know you're going to make it anyway? Okay. Nice. Oh man, what a rip-off. Alright, just want some separation here. No need to get fancy. Ooh, that was a nice stop there. Yes. Alright, gotta hurry up on the orbit there. Missed it a little early. Missed it a little late. Got it. That was for 25. And 2 more shots to the Death Star to relight jackpot. Man, what is the replay on this thing now? When it started, it was like 170 something. It's gonna lose my kickback immediately. Oh, what a way to go down. Hey, I'll take 275 as the last one. I'm going to end and call it quits there. Thank you guys so much for checking me out. I'll be back on in a couple days, probably not tomorrow, but maybe the day after. Maybe we'll do NASCAR. I haven't done NASCAR yet, so appreciate you guys being here. Thank you very much.